What if the reason you never stuck to a fitness plan isn't because you need more discipline? What if it's because every plan you've ever been given asks you to change too much, too fast? Today, I'm going to show you a completely different approach. One that gets you results by changing as little about your life as possible. Here's a standard fitness plan most coaches hand you. Wake up early, cut out alcohol, stop eating fast food entirely, meal prep every Sunday. Train 6 times a week, drink 2 liters of water, sleep 8 hours, cut out sugar, and take these supplements. And do all of that starting Monday. For about a week, maybe 2, you do it. You're motivated, you're all in, you've overhauled your entire life overnight. And then one thing slips. Maybe you had a drink at a work dinner, maybe you missed meal prep Sunday because life happened, maybe you grabbed McDonald's because you had 10 minutes between meetings. And then suddenly the whole thing unravels, because when everything is a rule, breaking one rule feels like breaking all of them. So you stop. And you tell yourself you try again when you're more ready, more motivated, more whatever. But here's the truth that nobody in this industry wants to say out loud. The plan failed you, not you. It asked you to become a completely different person overnight. And that's not how human beings work. Think about what a complete lifestyle overall actually costs. It costs your social life. Suddenly, you are the person at dinner who can't eat anything on the menu. The person at work lunch pulling a Tupperware container out of a bag while everyone else orders food like a normal human being. If a coach is telling you to do that, they've lost the plot. It costs your enjoyment. The 2 drinks you have on Friday with your friends, the pizza you genuinely look forward to at the weekend, the McDonald's you grab with your kids, gone. All of it. Because the plan said so. And it costs your confidence. Because when you inevitably slip, and you will because we are human, you feel like a failure. Like you don't have what it takes, like fitness is for other people. The problem isn't you. That's what happens when the bar is set somewhere completely disconnected of your actual life. The more changes a plan demands, the less likely you are to stick to any of them. That's not an opinion. That's how behavior change works. So here's the principle I build every single coaching program around. Minimum effective change. The idea is simple. To get you to your goal, what is the least amount of change I need to make to your current life? Not the most impressive transformation, not the most dramatic overall, the least. Because the fewer changes you have to make, the more likely you are to actually make them and keep them. Let me give you a real example. You enjoy 2 drinks of alcohol on a Friday night. Under a standard fitness plan, cut it out entirely, no exceptions. Under my approach, keep the 2 drinks, that's fine. That's not what's standing between you and your goals. You love pizza, you grab McDonald's once or twice a week. Standard plan, eliminate it completely. My approach, work around it. Find the best choice on the menu when you have to, enjoy it when it's worth it. Because here's the thing. The difference between someone who has 2 drinks on Friday and someone who has none, in terms of body composition results, is almost nothing, if everything else is consistent. But the difference in how sustainable the plan feels, enormous. This is what real personalization looks like. Not a plan that strips your life down to chicken, rice and broccoli. A plan that looks at what you already enjoy and keeps as much of it as possible while still moving you towards your goal. So how do I actually apply this with clients? It starts with a conversation that most coaches skip entirely. I look at your life, your job, your family, your social life, your schedule, what you eat, what you drink, what you enjoy, what you are not willing to give up. And then I ask, what is the smallest set of changes that moves this person toward their goals? Maybe that's swapping 1 meal a day, maybe that's adding 2 training sessions to a week that currently has 0, maybe that's making a better choice at the restaurant you go to every Thursday for lunch with your colleagues. Not bringing Tupperware, just ordering smarter from the same menu that everyone else is using. Small changes specific to your life, ones you can actually see yourself doing 6 months from now. Because that's the real goal here, not 6 months of results followed by a full collapse back to 0. A permanent and quiet shift that you barely notice making because it never asks you to become someone you're not. That's what I want for every person I work with, not dependency on a coach forever. The knowledge and the habits to stay in shape for life, on your terms. So next time someone hands you a plan that asks you to overhaul your entire life by Monday, ask one question. Is this built for my life, or am I being asked to build my life around this? If it's the second one, it's the wrong plan. The right plan starts where you are, what you have, what you are willing to do, and it gets you results from there. See ya in the next one.